What up? We gotta talk. Life comes with so many variables, but success is mastering all the ones that you can control. Simple. If you feel like you did everything right or you tried your best to do everything you can, you'll be good. All the other stuff is just noise. It doesn't exist. What exists, but shouldn't exist to you because you can't control it. What other people say or what other people think, what's going on somewhere that's not in front of you, can't control it. Don't stress about it. Just, it is what it is. It is what it is. And don't think about it. Don't think too much. Don't. I keep telling all my friends, don't think about it. They tell me a situation about how you think about it too much. Or you gotta just not think at all. Don't even let it bother you. You can care, but you can't care too much. Right? Just, it'll handle it. It'll handle itself. Right? You do. It's like you drink coffee before bed. Oh, most people be like, "Oh no, can't drink coffee, can't have caffeine before I go to bed." This. Who cares? This is something I can control. I just tell myself to go to sleep, and I'll go to sleep. Um, but one thing I've been kind of like thinking about lately is like how a lot of times people are trying to move so fast in life. They want to get rich quick. They want to do achieve something fast. They want to make a whole lot of money today. They want to lose 20 pounds this week. Nah, that's not it. Everything in life takes time. Sometimes it takes longer than others, but everything takes time. Right? You may find like a little cheat code or some way to fast track you into the situation you want to get. But the probability of it ending in your favor is not very high. You see a lot of people with like their little get rich quick schemes and in in crypto, or if like some people do like risky trading or risky whatever kind of investments or gambling, sports betting. Sports betting is crippling the community. It's actually so sad because every single one of our friends sports bet or gamble. I don't get it. I don't do it, but I can't get behind it. It's killing us, right? Because the mindset of, oh, it only takes one. I say it all the time. Maybe I'm the issue, but it only takes one. It's a bad mindset to live by. Because it also only takes one bad day for you to just ruin your life, right? You can't rush anything. If it happens, it happens. If it comes, it comes. You can have like some kind of clock in your head thinking that, like, oh, I'm gonna have this done by this. Okay. It just takes one day to change it all. Then what? Then you're like, oh, I thought I planned this out. Now you're moping around because life didn't plan out the way you wanted to, or you missed out on something, or you thought something would happen by a certain age. Don't even put yourself in that situation. Don't. You can control what you can control. You can do your best. You can't take a shortcut. Because, yeah, I mean, maybe you took a shortcut to getting a whole bunch of money. right? You gambled it, right? Placed a big bet. Most gamblers, when they win, they don't stop. So yeah, you might be up. You're gonna keep making bets, bigger and bigger bets, and you may not have nothing left. Like look at Floyd Mayweather. He's won 3 fights this year. He didn't have any money. Gambling addiction. He, how does he not have any money? You see a lot of athletes end up like that, or like famous people. Like they're in gambling, they're in debt or in something. I remember they're talking about like Bruno Mars, like owed so much money he just kind of they just stuck him in Vegas, made him perform till he made it all back, right? Or you took a shortcut to losing 10 pounds. Like you had eat 500 calories a day for a week. Yeah, you lost 10 pounds, but like your body's going to give up on you. One, two, you're probably gonna eat it all back. Three, it's not sustainable. If what you're doing isn't sustainable in any means, like in any kind of category, any kind of topic, if what you're doing isn't sustainable, it's not somewhere you should be. It's really not. Like I hear people tell me about like their jobs or whatever, like, yeah, I'm working this many hours and doing this X overtime and it's not sustainable. But yeah, you're making some good money right now, but in about a month, your body's gonna give up on you because you're doing that to yourself. It's gonna give up on you, and you're gonna be like, oh man, I'm in the hospital for this. I got high blood pressure, or I'm, you know, can't rush things. But yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with having like a couple week, maybe a month lock in, right? And really get at something, right? You're working some extra hours. You try and buy your new car or something. Go at it, but don't think like that's what you should do. I'm just saying that just to look out for somebody. This isn't. This isn't. This isn't mental health advice. Psychological advice. What is it? What is the term? I don't know. This is not advice. This is just me talking. Yeah, sometimes maybe you do lock in, right? So I can get it for a bodybuilding show. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in for a couple months. But in no way do I think this is sustainable to do all year round. Right? There's ways to do it. Slowly gradually get yourself into something. You gradually get yourself out of it. If I was just to like, you know what, I'm gonna do a bodybuilding competition next week and think I can do all the work that I've done for the last several months in 1 week or in 2 weeks and show up on that same day and think you're gonna get the same results? Absolutely not. Absolutely freaking not. You'd be out of luck. You'd be shit out of luck. Like, I've been working out since, like, really getting at it since, like, 2019, 2018, right? I would say 2019, like, or, like, really getting at it. And so that's 7 years. And, you know, I get, people ask me about the gym or ask me about working out, and they want to get there in 3 months. They want to get there by the end of the year. Nah, you can't do it. It takes years. It takes years. Like, takes years to get there. Think about it like compounding interest. Like, yeah, you want $1 million, right? I got $1 million in my account, but this because of interest. Think of investing yourself also like interest, right? The more time you invest in it, the more longer it sits, the better it comes out for you, right? I've lived in for 7 years, right? I got 7 years of interest compounding. You don't. You want to just put a lump sum in and think you're going to be at $1 million. You're not going to get there. That's not how you're going to get it. Yeah, you might, have a shortcut to get there. You know, what shortcut I'm talking about. You might have a shortcut to get you there in a couple months, but all your tendons and ligaments, they didn't grow, they didn't strengthen in that 2 months. They didn't. You got big muscles, but think of like your tendon and ligaments as like your foundation for like everything else, right? Like, yeah, like you put a whole lump sum of money aside, right? Or to invest because you're trying to get rich in a couple weeks. But your fingers ligaments might be your credit score, your like savings account, your emergency fund. Like those are your fingers and ligaments. Yeah, like you got some money to throw down, but like what's supporting you if that don't work out? Like if your muscle fails, what's going? The tendon. The tendon's gonna take on all that pressure if you tear a bicep or pec doing some shit. So it's going straight to everything else but the big muscles that you just got. So same thing with your money. This isn't financial advice either. Same with your life. Let's talk about the life. If you don't have a good foundation, you don't have a good firm grasp on what is going on to like hold you together, you can't be floating in the wind. You can't. Right? It's good to surround yourself with good people. Or you got your family or whatever it is. Or you got your cat. I got my cat here. This dude sleeps all day. He's got a great foundation. He's always warm. Someone feeds him every day. Someone changes litter box. Someone gives him a bath. He's set. He can take risks. Yeah, okay. He's gonna take the risk of trying to jump out the door or something, run out the door, or try to jump off the couch some weird way. Cause he knows I'm gonna pick him up, or I'm gonna go out there and get him. If it's, he's living a life. But you and me, you got to build your foundation yourself. Someone else can't do it for you. Someone else can be part of it, but you got to build it. Just like building your foundation is picking the friends you're around, or picking your career, or accepting whatever from support and whatever you got. That's your foundation. And that's so important. I feel like I got a really good foundation. A lot of people, my friends support anything. They dead ass will support anything. You tell them, oh, yeah, I'm about to, quit this and do this. They might tell you it's a dumb idea, but they're like, all right, I'm behind you. Yes. So I don't know. That might be a good thing or it might be a bad thing. Or they support everything, but they will tell you when you're wrong. They absolutely will tell you when they're wrong. It's probably only y'all watching this. That's what I mean. Y'all support anything. Y'all sitting here watching me just sit here and talk for 15 minutes. If you made it this far, I love you. I love you. You've made it this far. Cause I'm just gonna turn these on and just talk. I was told to make them longer by somebody. You know who you are. Said they're gonna watch it while you do cardio. While you do cardio. Back to what I was originally saying. Control what you can control. You can control the people around you. You can control what goes on in front of you. You control where you are, where you stay at, where you are at a certain time of the day. Because you keep putting yourself in bad situations. That's something you can control. Like maybe you shouldn't have been there that night. Maybe you shouldn't always be here, you know, on these days, or spend your nights here, or waste your day at some random place, or whatever. Wherever it is for you. And the biggest thing is, I definitely would say the biggest thing is surrounding yourself by other good people, or other people that are putting themselves in good situations. Because if, think about it like this, you got three of your friends, right? They're all like engineers or something, right? Maybe you're not. You see three engineers in a group, and the fourth one, you might assume he is too. He might not be, but inherently, they bring you up. So think about it like that. If all the people around you are doing good things, there's a pretty low chance that you're also going to do bad things. That you're going to do bad things. Pretty good chance you might do some good things with them, or pick up some new habits, some better habits. And you can't be stagnant. You gotta have like friends that'll push you, and put you in the right direction. You know, not I don't. It shouldn't be like a competition between your friends at all. Like you shouldn't be like competing, like who's doing this better, who's doing that better, who makes more money. Blah, blah, blah. Nah. If you're winning, I'm winning. I'm happy for all of them, right? Like me, I think like the biggest like competition me and my friends have is who's gonna stay in school the longest. Right? We graduated high school in 2018. We are all still in school. So we're gonna see who can do it the longest. We're coming up on 10 years pretty soon. 10 years in school. It's gonna be longer than that. So I think I don't know. One of us might get to 15 years in school. It might end up being me. Hope not. Hope not. I really hope not. But someone's got to do it. But yeah, if like that's your competition, you shouldn't feel threatened about what your friends are doing, or if it is, or if what your friends are doing are making you feel bad about yourself, feel insecure, feel some type of way. Maybe you should do something more, right? Or maybe ask them, or like see what they're doing. Pick their brain, even if you're in, or just brainstorm ideas. Like a lot of my friends, we are interested in completely separate things, but like talking about them and having like a different perspective, it could change a lot of things for you. You never know. You absolutely never know. I got like my best friends are in the med field. Some of them are like politics, or like psychology. Other one's engineering. So it's like yeah, you're all in school, but your pathway of thinking is completely different. Like I completely think completely different than all the rest of my friends. One of my friends, he thinks like a lawyer. He's gonna go to law school. Thinks he's a lawyer. He ain't that. I don't know what he is, but he ain't that. He'll be really inspirational some days. That's how he is. But they're all good people. They're all good people, and you gotta keep surrounding yourself with good people, and life might work out because those are your variables. Those are your variables, and those are your foundations. Your tendons and ligaments. Yeah. But one thing you can't do is can decide your success depends on someone else's opinion. Well, like in the sense of you think, people seeing you wearing, super nice clothes or a super nice car or whatever. If it doesn't make you happy, then it ain't for you. You could have all those things, they're not going to mean anything to you. Maybe to other people, you taking what other people's opinions are and using it as validation for yourself is a bad route to run down. You don't have to be completely antisocial, but or completely narcissistic, but it should really come from yourself. You should be able to this, right? Like a lot of times, like I'll go do something or I'll go somewhere. People are like, oh, like you're just gonna doing it. Just take pictures, whatever. I like doing stuff like this. There's something like I'll go somewhere and just never take no pictures. It happens. Or like with my car, right? People are like, oh, why didn't you get this car? Why didn't you? Or you should get this car just to show off. But no, bro, I love this car. I love it. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I could have got any other car that like draws a whole lot of attention, or this, and this. But like, nah, I just like this one because it's fun. It's fun to enjoy. It's fun to drive. I look at it, I'm like, cool. This is the coolest car. Other people tell me it looks like shit. Like, oh, you should have got an M4. You should have got an M3. This is just like a base model M4. I don't know. People say weird stuff like that. You should have got a Porsche. Yeah, I'm good. For the same money, you could have got a Tesla Plaid. Who cares? Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. There's no kind of status symbol or whatever that's gonna really change who you are. So at the end of the day, that's who you are. Who you are. No matter how much money you have, no matter how famous you are, how famous you are. If you're a loser, you're a loser. I'm not calling anyone a loser, but you do see it show up, right? You do see a lot of like people. You see find like a famous actor or something, or like a influencer or something. They get like big, get a bunch of money, but they still like do loser things, right? Like you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have to go deep to that. I don't have to give examples because everyone knows what I'm talking about. People still act like a loser. How much money you have, or what situation they are. You see a lot with actors, not actors, but like maybe athletes too. Athletes, athletes, and athletes are a weird situation because a lot of times they don't really have many like social interactions like, outside of their own sport. So once they get in like the public eye, like they are not PR trained, especially football players. They're not PR trained. You have like awful situations like I'm not gonna go into that, but you just have situations where athletes are put in position or they're or and they kind of throw it all away, or they say something they shouldn't have, or just not understand social cues. It can happen to anybody. It's not just athletes but like if you don't have that in you to know, you're kind of cooked, kind of cooked. But I'm gonna finish it off by saying in investing in yourself, in changing your variables, there's like maybe like a few like things that like if you master it, like you'll be good in life. Like talking, if you're good at talking, you literally can do anything. You can make it so far in life just by talking. That's gonna be another video. I'm gonna do that because I've gotten very far just from talking alone. It's also got me in trouble. Second one is like learning knowledge, because that's one thing they can never take away from you. They could go and destroy everything, take all your money, take everything, and we could go into like some kind of like totalitarianism government, and they take everything, where everything you own is owned by the government. But you would still all the knowledge you got. If your knowledge is building a bridge, you know how to build a bridge to get out of here. If you don't have anything, then out of luck. Um, yeah, those are probably the two biggest things. You can get very far with just those two: knowledge and just being able to talk to people. Being able to talk to people comes with confidence and a whole lot of other things. Bartering. Imagine being in like the ancient times. You couldn't barter. Bro, get out of my face. I might charge you double. You come up here, you come up talking to me all awkward. Like, hey, I would like your corn for 2 shillings. I might charge you five. I might charge you 5 shillings for coming up in my face and being uncomfortable. But if you come over here cool, you maybe tell a joke or something. Corn, 1 shilling a piece. All you, bro. Come back again. The other guy, I'm gonna charge him $5. He knows he paid too much. He's not gonna come back, but I'm okay. Five the 5 shillings I got from him, that would have been 5 visits from the other guy. It's equal, the equivalent. So this guy comes back 5 times. That's 5 shillings. This dude comes once. I know I ain't got to deal with another weirdo again. I'd rather have a whole bunch of good, confident people approaching me than the nervous guy. Mm-mm-mm. This one's more of a freestyle video. I don't have too much. I don't have too much for you today, but I think next video I want to talk about a very specific topic. Maybe the next video, depending on when I post these. But I got a good topic ready to go. So thank you. I will see you next episode.